Hey, what's up? It's Nick Giuliano. We're backstage right now, Xfinity Center, Mansfield, Mass. with Kyle.
Hey, what's up, people?
Opening night of the tour, you just got off stage. What was it like out there? What was the vibe?
Man, it was tight. Yeah, I mean, they were lit. Like, their energy is really dope. I feel like everybody that comes out to one of Logic's shows is ready to, like, pretty much go ham, you know what I mean? There's no softies in the crowd, so shout out to the crowds, you feel me?
So we're going to talk about the brand new album that just came out less than a month ago, but people are already out there. We saw them singing the lyrics back to you, so what's that feel like? It's got to be dope.
Man, that was tight. I had my in-ears in, so I couldn't necessarily hear everybody singing it back, but that's what everybody told me, like, dude, oh my God, they're singing the words to the album fillers. I'm like, wow, okay. Yeah, that was really tight too.
I mean, Logic NF, obviously it's a big bill, but you've been in music for a minute. You took a little time off tour. What was the idea about joining this one?
Man, you know, for me, it's like I like touring with people that I respect, you know what I'm saying? So I respect Logic as an artist, and I like what he does, and he's like my homie, you know what I mean? And I like also love like performing for people that don't know me. You know what I mean? It's almost, sometimes it's more satisfying than performing for people who all do, which I love that. I love that more. I definitely love doing my own shows more, but I do like, you know what I'm saying, getting to like touch like a new crowd.
I see what you mean, like, for
That guy's weird.
Hey, he's weird?
Look how weird that dude is. Look, he's being weird, look.
I see what you mean though, like, for your fans will come out, but maybe that person who's on the fence or doesn't know you,
Exactly,
when you win
I want to
them
go
over,
get them, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go get them.
I
you
like
know?
that. So the album is Light of Mine. It came out on May 18th, a special day for this guy, by the way.
My birthday.
The big single that we're playing off of right now, Play It With Me with Kaylani. It's on Hot 106. So talk to our listeners about this.
So, very special record called Playing With Me, featuring my homegirl Kaylani. Is out right now. It happens to be my mom's favorite song. She doesn't like none of my other songs, but she loves that one.
Shout out to Kyle's mom.
Yeah, shout out to my mom, and shout out to Lonnie for killing this song. If you do or don't know about Kaylani, she is probably the best singer out right now, in my opinion. Incredible songwriter, incredible person, incredible voice, and she absolutely bodied this song. So it's for anybody that's ever gotten played by somebody. This is your anthem. Like me, I feel like you.
You're out there. We've all been there. The other thing you need to check out is the music video. Now over 6 million views in like less than a month. And where'd you come up with the game show concept? It's almost like a little feature film.
Yeah. So my friend Brick, his mom, it was either his mom or his dad, one of them. One of his parents was on this game show called Love Connection. Okay. You know, the concept of like, you know, being in a relationship and being played with is almost like, you know what I mean, it goes hand in hand with like a game show type of vibe. And so when he told me the story about how one of his parents was on that show, we were like, dude, we need to do the video just like this. Like, this portrays it like perfectly. You know what I mean? So that's why, I mean, you absolutely have to check that out. You have to check out the album as well. Some of our pals are on his album, Khalid and Alessia Cara. So let's talk about both songs with that. First off, how'd you get with Khalid? So, you know, it's funny. Everybody I work with is usually just starts off as my friend. Like, completely friends first. You know what I'm saying? I remember Khalid was coming over to, like, when he first came to LA, he came over to my house like once or twice. And I met him just at like one of my like house backyard functions. And he was hella cool. He was hella shy and just kind of like really down to earth, centered like person, which he still is very down to earth and centered. And yeah, I remember meeting him at my house and just like talking to him and being like, man, this kid is so like cool and so talented. Because I heard a couple of his songs, I was like, man, like he has one of them timeless ass voices. Khalid got one of the voices you can't tell if he's 19 or if he's 57. You feel me? He's hella like down to earth. And he was just hella cool, and that's when I first met him. And I remember we were working on that song, I Miss Me. I mean, I was working on it, telling him I had a song for him. He's like, dope. And he came to the studio, like, we had a total of 3 sessions. The first 2 sessions, we just talked. He didn't even do anything. We were literally just talking about stuff. Life and stuff like that, and funny shit. And then he came in to cut the record, and he killed it. Like I said, I like just working with my friends, people I feel comfortable around. I'm not really good at like politicking. Understood. I'm not good at like being like, yo, so-and-so, I'm meeting you for the first time, get on this song. Sure. I have to make music with people that I'm genuinely know. And the same thing with like Alessia. Me and Alessia have been friends for a minute now too, and when I had babies, I was like, you will do this perfectly. And I sent it to her and she like loved it. I think she even sent me, before she even did the song, she sent me like a voice memo of her like singing it. Yo, shouts out to Alessia, you are a baby angel.
And the last one we're going to talk about, of course, because we could hear it in the parking lot, is I Spy.
Yeah.
This is the song that kind of catapulted you, but for radio purposes, #1 on the rhythmic chart.
That guy's weird.
Another guy that's weird.
That guy's weird. Weird guy right there, look. I spy with my little eye. You're being weird.
So we're #1 on the rhythmic chart, and you were on every radio station across the country. What did that feel like in that moment?
Man, honestly, that shit was so surreal, dude. I remember when I Spy first cracked off, I was like, what is happening? Like, you know what I mean? I didn't even like, because it was unexpected.
Sure.
I didn't plan it, you know what I mean? It just sort of happened. And like when I called it a throwaway, I really meant it was a throwaway. Clearly it's not a throwaway anymore. That shit earned the right to be on the album. But
and helped the bank account too.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that song like really put my career, my life, my family, all of us in a whole new space. So my whole experience with that song is so special. And it's so special because it wasn't forced. It just happened. It was like God kind of just went like, here you go, homie. I'll see you. See you later. And flew off, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was really dope.
Light of Mine is the album. Absolutely have to check it out. You got to check this guy out on tour as well with Logic and NF this summer. Thanks, Kyle.
Check me out, Pim. Oh, no, thank you. Light of Mine in stores.